So let's briefly discuss down payment requirements. So on amounts above $150,000, almost all banks are going to require that full 20% down. If we're between $100,000 and $150,000, I have some sources that will consider 10% down, maybe even a little less than 10% down. It all depends on the situation. From between 150 and like 450, I do have a bank that will consider sometimes less than that 20% down. Again, depends on the situation. What I would like to do is take this opportunity to discuss the difference between a deposit and a down payment. So let's say you're out there shopping and you have found the boat. It's your dream boat. You made an offer, the offer is accepted, you've signed on the dotted line, you have clinked champagne glasses with your partner to congratulate, and now the broker is asking for that 10% deposit. All right, so the deposit is just your good faith money. It is your binding part of the contract, that 10% deposit. It has, lets the brokers, the listing and selling broker, they hold that boat for you. That's what the deposit is for. The bank may require a 20% down payment, different than a deposit. The down payment is the amount of money that the bank is requiring that you put into the total purchase. Your 10% deposit that you've already put down counts toward that 20%. So that's a huge misconception out there. A lot of people think that they are putting down their 10% deposit and then they have to put down another 20% on top of that, and they don't. That 10% deposit counts toward the 20% down payment. So I did just want to make sure everybody was clear on that. It can be a huge misconception, and didn't want you to think that you were having to put down all that amount of money. Pre-approvals. So we can do pre-approvals for you. They're highly recommended, not just by us, but probably every marine financing firm out there, as well as your broker, would definitely recommend it, and in some cases may even require it. So pre-approvals are a little bit different in recreational lending than they are in the home mortgage world. So with home mortgages, you provide all your financial information, the underwriters review it, and they come back to you and they say, okay, you're approved for up to X amount. In the boating world, so much of the decision-making process on a boat loan has to do with the boat itself, the actual collateral for the loan. So we need to provide some idea to the bank of what that collateral might be. So what we ask you to do in a pre-approval is, if there's a list of boats that you're considering, picking one on the higher end of that price range, and we'll use that for the pre-approval. Or if there's one in particular that you're sort of targeting, like you know that this is the boat, then we'll use that boat for the pre-approval. But anyway, once we get your pre-approval, if at the end of the day it comes to it and you end up purchasing a different boat, that's fine. We can simply switch out the collateral with the bank. Easy enough to do with the signed purchase agreement. The numbers may be adjusted a little bit because they're not going to exactly match what we sent in previously, but it's a pretty simple process. No negatives at all for getting a pre-approval. There's no fee to you. There's no obligation to take the loan. The positives are that you are shopping with confidence. You know you're shopping in the right price range. You know when you find that dream boat and this is it, that you can make an offer and stand behind that offer. That offer is actually stronger because your financing is already in order. You're already set there. So that offer becomes stronger with that pre-approval.